Bible Bite number 3 in our little Love of God series. First things first, what are these? Anyone recognise what these are? Have a guess. So the kids and the adults tried to guess what each one was and tried to work out the thing that connected them all. It's the first Apple computer, the first McDonald's restaurant, the first Vincent van Gogh photo, the guy that invented the first mobile phone. That's the first one. That's a more recent one. Henry Ford's first motorised quadricycle. This is the first lady to go down Niagara Falls in a barrel, age 63, I think. The first selfie and the first fully artificial heart made in 2015. These are all famous firsts. Well, we've been thinking about what God's love is like, and we've been thinking about all these sorts of questions. Does God's love come and go like ours? Does God fall out of love? Does God's love depend on his commitment? Is God emotional like us? How is God like us? And we saw that God's love is different from our love. We've seen that we desperately need God to tell us about his love. And this morning for our Bible Bite, we're going to be learning from the first 4 words in the Bible. Here's the first 4 words in the Bible. In the beginning, God. In the beginning, God. And this is our third point, really, about God's love, is that God's love is the first love. That before all things, God the Creator was. God is before all things. And so God's love is the first love of all. It is the ultimate love. It is the original love. I suppose you think about those famous firsts, and Henry Ford's first car was improvable, but in some senses those firsts set out what it means, what a car will look like, what a computer will look like at the beginning. Although, while those things are all improvable, God's love is the ultimate love. It's the first love, the before all things love. You might then be thinking, how could God love before anything else existed? I mean, what did God love before he made the world? Of course, the answer is that God himself is Trinity. He's 3 persons. One God, 3 persons, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And so, before the world existed, God was love. God was in loving relationships in the Trinity. So we know that God is eternally loving. That God is always love. So God's love is the first love of all. It is the ultimate love, which means, we all long so desperately for love, don't we? But we don't look at these sorts of things to find true love. We look at God for love because he is the ultimate love. He is the first love. You don't know anything of love unless you know him, the one who is and always will be love. There we are. I'm sure I had more to say on that one, but that is the gist of Bible Bite number 3 on the doctrine of the love of God. The yearning that we all have for true love. You don't invest it anywhere else other than in God, because all other loves are mere shadows of God's love, which is the ultimate love. There we are.